Hi and welcome to FynOne. Let's quickly cover the recent release notes on what we've been doing on FynOne updates. So there are a couple of features that have gone live in recent days. First and foremost is within the account management under bank accounts, the deposits, specifically fixed deposits, sweep FD, and recurring deposits are moved to a separate section called as deposits because within that we are able to also add a few other details like maturity date, maturity amount, etc. Which and and those fields are not present in any of the other bank account types. So deposits you will find FDs, recurring, and sweep FDs. What this also helps us is these three accounts get to be managed separately and get to be managed easily. And in the future, it will help manage account balances under deposits, etc., in a much more meaningful manner. Secondly, under all bank accounts, we have added a filter option where you can search by bank account type. So you have specifically if you want to search by credit card, if you want to search by deposits, you can do all of that as part of this filter option. So by default, you will see all, and then you can filter it to see specific bank account types. Third is for all the calendars, we have now added last 1 year as a calendar option. So in the calendar of every section, you will see this new option called as last 1 year. So clicking that will take you for the last 1 year to current date and very helpful if you're looking at a large date range data and you want to take and it's across multiple or let's say 2 financial years, then this last 1 year calendar will be very helpful. Fourth is under pending tab of collection listing and similarly pending tab of payments listing and advances. We now have a calendar option and it takes last 1 year as default. Rest of the other places, it would take the current month, the last 30 days, uh, basically this month as default. But then under pending and advances, you would have uh, the uh, the date range as last 1 year, right? So why this has been added, of course, is to avoid significant data loads in case there are too many records under pending tab or advances tab, etc. So we've added this calendar date range. Finally, there is this new feature called as priority, dues priority, and you will see that as an option under pending tab of collection, also under pending tab of payments. What is this useful for is when you're creating an invoice, both in the sales side or you're updating the invoice on the purchase side, you when you enter the total amount and the due is greater than zero, you will see this option called as due date. You can give a due date. It could be current date, previous date, future date, etc. And basis that date, a priority is created. Now how that priority is created is if the due date is less than current date, we term it as overdue. If the due date is between 0 to 7 days of the current date, we term it as immediate due. If the due date is greater than 7 days from current date, it is termed as not yet due. And if no priority is given, it's just blank. So it's not a mandatory field, but it will be helpful for you to get notified on what upcoming dues are there and what are their priorities. So even during form creation, you can leave that blank and that will remain as no priority. And accordingly, if it is overdue, you get a red icon. If it is immediate due, it is this yellow icon. And if it is not yet due, it is this light creamish green icon. You can, in case you forgot to add during the form bill, or you want to add it separately after you create the invoice, you can do that from the pending tab. So you have this new column here called as due date. And if that is blank, that is if no due date has been provided, you get the option to click that pencil icon and enter the due date. So let's say we enter 2nd of May as an option. Immediately the field gets updated and the priority is also set. So you can always then filter by dues priority if you want to look at only overdues or if you want to look at only immediate dues, etc. You can take that active action, or you can always by default look at all dues priority and then accordingly take action on the ones that are that are overdue and then subsequently immediate and not yet dues. This feature is available both in collection spending as well as payment spending tabs. So these are some of the key feature updates in the last week, and look forward to many such more updates in the upcoming days. Until then, thank you for being our valued partner. Take care. Bye bye.